Hello and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will explore and review the teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza on how to manifest and attract love in our lives. He believes that many people have different definitions of love that may not lead to true love. Instead, he offers a unique approach to relationships that involves bringing our best selves and celebrating life together with our partners. So, in this video, we will dive into his key concepts and learn how to create a magnetic field for love through our thoughts and feelings. So, let's get started. Dr. Joe Dispenza is renowned for his teachings on how to manifest and attract what we desire in life. This video covers the fundamental concepts in his process of manifesting love. Dr. Dispenza advises that to create the person of your dreams, take a piece of paper and write down all the characteristics you want in that person. Then, become that person yourself. It's essential to note that love can mean different things to different people. Some may associate it with need, sexuality, control, dominance, or success, which are not necessarily true representations of love. In relationships, it's crucial to ask oneself the fundamental question, would I go out with me? This approach is rooted in the principles Dr. Dispenza teaches, which can be applied to all aspects of life. In a healthy relationship, one should not have to work at it. If both individuals bring their best selves and celebrate life together, there will be constructive growth and energy. However, if one is not at their best, they may be more inclined to criticize or pick apart their partner, which is not productive. In such cases, it's better to step back and focus on improving oneself before rejoining the relationship. If one feels like they need a reflection or outside opinion, it's healthy to ask for it, but only when invited. Ultimately, people may think they want a loving relationship, but what they truly desire is happiness. By creating a positive, loving mindset through meditation, one can attract positive energy and influence the atoms in their life. For example, let's say you're in a relationship with someone, and you're feeling down and negative about yourself. You start thinking negative thoughts like, I'm not good enough for them, or, they don't love me. These thoughts send out an electromagnetic signal that influences the atoms around you, attracting more negativity into your life. On the other hand, if you're feeling positive and loving towards yourself, you'll send out a different signal that attracts positive energy and opportunities into your life. For example, if you practice self-love and feel good about yourself, you might attract a partner who treats you with kindness and respect. So, the idea here is to focus on creating positive energy in a loving mindset within yourself, rather than trying to work on the relationship itself. When you bring your best self to the relationship, it will naturally thrive and grow positively. To cultivate a more loving relationship, it's important to reduce emotional reactivity towards certain people or situations in life. Living in a state of anger, hostility, judgment, or fear creates a barrier that prevents the attraction of positive experiences. Blaming external factors for these emotions means giving up control and becoming a victim to them. Many people respond unconsciously to their environment, experiencing stress-induced emotions that distance them from their goals. These emotions heighten our senses to threats and dangers, putting us in emergency mode. Even if we think positively and send signals into the universe, a weakened organism will make us vulnerable to negative conditions. Therefore, it's crucial to strengthen our response to the environment and take charge of our emotions to attract positive experiences. Let's say, someone is in a romantic relationship where their partner frequently says hurtful things to them. If this person reacts emotionally to their partner's words, such as becoming angry, defensive, or withdrawing, they are feeding into the negative cycle of the relationship. These reactions can create a barrier that prevents the attraction of a more loving and positive relationship. Instead, if this person practices reducing their emotional reactivity and responding calmly and assertively, they are taking charge of their emotions and creating a more positive environment. They can communicate their feelings and needs to their partner in a way that is respectful and effective, rather than reacting emotionally and causing further damage to the relationship. By taking control of their emotions, they are strengthening their organism and becoming less vulnerable to negative conditions in the relationship. This can ultimately lead to a more loving and fulfilling relationship. No matter the size, whether it be large or small, even microorganisms, the concept of love is fundamental for a true relationship. This is something we emphasize in our work, as we aim to trade survival emotions for elevated emotions and practice opening our hearts. It is a skill that requires moving away from survival mode, even if one feels unable to do so or unable to feel love. Our emotions are often a result of what we practice feeling, whether it be guilt or something else. Most people react to external circumstances or stray thoughts in their minds, but every thought produces a chemical reaction that affects how we feel. The stronger the emotion we feel from a problem or condition in our life, the more we focus on the cause rather than the internal feeling. If we experience something that triggers a strong emotional response, our brain takes a snapshot of that experience, creating a long-term memory. So, what many people are unaware of is that whenever they recall a particular event, their brain and body produce the same chemicals as if the event is happening in real time. The intensity of the event generates the associated emotion, and the body is so objective that it cannot differentiate between the experience and the fabricated emotion from mere thoughts. The body believes it is in the same environment as the initial experience. Thus, strong emotional events, such as reminiscing about an ex, can cause physical reactions like feeling sick or imbalanced. An image and emotion or a stimulus and response are enough to condition the body emotionally into the past. Therefore, memory is not only stored in the brain but also in the body, consuming energy that could be utilized for growth and repair. In survival situations, the body prioritizes running, fighting, or hiding, rather than creating. The issue at hand is that the problem transforms into a subconscious program. It is no longer a conscious process, but rather a subconscious one. As a result, the body becomes conditioned to feel resentment, unhappiness, fear, anxiety, or other negative emotions. The solution is to bring love into one's life, but when this is suggested, the person may be hesitant to open their heart due to past hurt. This protective mechanism is activated in a state of survival, which triggers the release of stress hormones that can lead to disease when present for prolonged periods of time. The person is essentially making themselves sick through their thoughts alone. Their body becomes conditioned to the past, and the mind and body become intertwined emotionally. As a result, all the negative energy is stored in the body, which can prevent the person from experiencing true joy or love. This is because they have conditioned their body to feel only the emotions that they know, and leaving this familiar feeling can be scary and uncomfortable for most people. Therefore, how can we break out of negative emotional patterns and bring more love into our lives? It starts with awareness and intention. By becoming aware of our negative thought patterns and emotions, we can start to interrupt them and replace them with more positive ones. This can be challenging, especially when we're used to feeling a certain way. However, the research shows that by bringing more positive emotions into our lives, we can reduce stress, boost our immune system, and improve our overall health and well-being. So, if you're feeling stuck in a negative emotional pattern, try to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. Challenge them and replace them with more positive ones, like gratitude, kindness, and compassion. Over time, you may find that your body and mind start to respond more positively and healthily. In conclusion, Dr. Joe Dispenza's approach to manifesting love is not about finding the perfect person, but rather becoming the best version of yourself and attracting someone who complements that. It's important to let go of the need to control and instead, celebrate your life together with the person you choose to be with. With these principles in mind, you can manifest the love you desire and experience a truly fulfilling relationship. Thank you for watching, and do consider subscribing to our channel for more relevant videos in the days to come.